29လမ်း86 84တောင်းอ่ะ29လမ်း84ဘောကြီးရတော့
The people of Myanmar, you have the floor. Thank you.
But thank you to urgente, the shelter, the foods, the clean water, essential household items are hourly in the short supply. Some people, the immediate needs of the affected communities, as in any, I would say, earthquake, are becoming increasingly urgent. You have shelter, the foods, the clean water, essential household items are only in a short supply. Some people in the affected areas spent the night in the open, and some of us as well, together with the humanitarian actors, because you have no electricity, you have no running water. Who needs aid? Humanitarian workers are mobilizing alongside colleagues from WHO. We speak about where there was actually the water in the area, case of Kerala, and we need also to think about teams of search and rescue experts are working to find people trapped in the rubble. And the critical window for search, as I said, is really narrow now, because we are now 72 hours after the earthquake. The human toll is devastating and continue to increase. You have millions of people live in the areas affected by the earthquake. There are a high number of casualties and have been widely reported. And there is an upward trend up to more than 1,600 people have died so far, and over 3,400 people have been injured, and more 200 people remaining missing. But search and rescue is continuing, and just now we are at 72 hours from the earthquake. So, and this means that the numbers of people. Casualties, etc., are expected to rise.
Hospitals and critical infrastructure such as bridges and power lines have been damaged. It's really dire. I was in the communities on Saturday, and the most immediate and important need is water. It is super, super hot out there, and communities don't have access to running water, and they don't have access to drinking water. So we have to get water out to communities. And as Nadia said, it's not just one time. We need to be providing water that will last those households a couple of days, and then come back to make sure that they have sufficient for their household needs until we can find a sort of more sustainable option.
More multi-layered need for them. So
the most urgent requirements is to deploy shelter and relief items to the affected areas. It is also essential to monitor risks around explosive ordnance. Remember, there has been an active conflict going on in Myanmar since the last 4 years.
Since I've been here, apart from the ongoing conflicts, we have 19.9 million people in need of humanitarian assistance.
Before this, the humanitarian crisis in Myanmar was a forgotten one. I mean, you heard Marco saying over there that the overall humanitarian needs were just at 5%. We at UNHCR, the UN Refugee Agency, we had asked before this, the earthquake and the disaster hit, had asked for $88 million, and till now we had just got 16% of that fund. So to move forward from here, all humanitarian efforts would need to be funded. As you've been hearing, the stocks that we have on the ground ground will not last forever. So we will need to fly in support, and that's why it's very important that we get the resources that we need.
300-kilometer route, which normally takes about 4.5 hours,